Welcome to Yogaxpress, your virtual stretch clinic that helps you move the body to still the mind. My name is Banu Suresh. I'm your host for this program. And today we have with us 4 wonderful participants and 4 amazing crew. I think we're very lucky to have a full house, both on the mat and behind the cameras and in the control room. First, I'd like to acknowledge our crew. Our director, Jabari Osaze, thank you so much for making this episode happen. And our tech crew, Josiane Hurd. Josiane usually likes to stretch with us right here on the mats. Josiane, we will dedicate these episodes to you. Thank you for helping out. And we have Sid Mehu and DMT on camera. So thank you so much both to Sid and to DMT. Thanks so much for getting these amazing shots of us. I haven't forgotten Richard Swanson. Thanks so much for these beautiful effects in the back, the gobos in the back, the chakras, I like to call them chakras, the amazing lighting over here, right here in the studios. On behalf of all 5 of us, to my extreme right, Talisa Michela. Talisa, anything else you want to share with our viewers today?
I'm not exactly ready to share anything.
Not a problem.
But actually, I wanted to say thank you for allowing me to be back here. I have completely lost my voice over the weekend due to this beautiful, beautiful weather. So I'm just getting better, but...
You do know the prediction for the rest of the week is rain.
Yeah, I see.
So you want to be careful, watch your throat.
Yes, I'm going to stick to ginger tea all week.
Yeah, well, it sounds quite sexy, having a hoarse voice. No, actually, you're right. It must be painful, so you want to watch out. Be careful.
You just want to be watch out, especially during these times, because the transition of the atmosphere, so much pollen, so much dust.
Exactly.
But the water is actually making it better. But the same token, when it heats up and steams, that's when you can get that. You can get that sickness.
Actually, warm water does help, loosen the... It actually helps dilute the blood, not literally, but actually helps the blood flow easier as well. And of course, it helps the throat too. So yeah, you want to watch out, take care of yourself.
Yes.
But we are happy that you're here. So in spite of the bad weather out there, all 5 of us are here today. So I'm really excited. To Talisa's left and my immediate right, we have Sandra Dawson. Sandra, thank you so much for coming here today. I love your top. It's so it goes so well with our setup here. Nice ice cream color. Sandra,
That's
anything
great.
else? You want to share anything with us about you?
Well, I love to tell people that I'm a love coach. I specialize in healing abuse. So I also call myself an abuse recovery coach. And I have been doing yoga for probably 30 years on and off.
Wow.
And I wish I had done yoga every single day of my life, and I recommend this program to everyone. It's so important to be stretching our bodies to still our minds, but also to heal our bodies.
To heal our bodies, yes, you're right. Because if we are not in good health physically, it's very hard to aim for any spiritual level. So the body needs to be in good health before we can move on to mental health. So yes, thank you for bringing that up. Thank you so much, Sandra. Sandra, you said you're a love coach, right?
Yes.
All right, we're all going to stand in line to come and consult with you.
Okay.
To my immediate left, we have Indra Doodnauth. Indra, welcome back to the show.
Thank you for having
Anything
me.
you want to share with our viewers and with us here? About you? Any hidden talents and skills?
I am so excited to be here, Banu. Thank you for having me.
Lovely to have you.
I'm learning so much about yoga. I know my first time I was excited to come here just to dress up and be here on the show. but I'm learning so much about yoga,
Right.
how great it is for my body, and it's making my legs feel stronger. Like when I'm walking down the street, my legs feel stronger, and I'm feeling the back muscles are stronger.
Right.
And it's doing your body great, and I'm learning so much, especially when we have different people on the show, like the nutritionist, and we learn about, you know,
Right.
how to
I had
eat
to send
healthy.
you the recipe. That's right.
Right, how to eat healthy and how to make a quick, easy, healthy meal.
Right.
The kale juice.
Yes.
Learning
green
so
kale
much
juice.
about how all these things that we can do for our body.
Yes.
And that's wonderful for us, and so I'm excited to be here. But you know, yoga has been available to me in front of my face, but I never think about it. I never think that it's so great for us, but now that I'm on the show and I'm seeing how great it is for me,
How it feels,
I'm
yeah.
like, oh, where else can I do yoga? And then I realized my gym has yoga. My gym has free yoga.
Right.
The class has been there all the time, but it went over my head. But now I'm like, oh, yoga is great. Where else can I do it? And so now I could do it there.
It's very common for all of us to just assume just because something is there that it's not of great value. Just because it's
Right.
available and it's free, we don't really take advantage of it.
We don't take
But when you're
advantage
thrown
of it.
into the deep end, it's like
Uh-huh.
sink or swim. You came into the studio the first time you tried
like-
yoga, and you're enjoying it. So I'm happy
enjoying
about
it. I
that.
love it so
you
much.
talked something about. I'm wondering if you felt this because I know when I first started practicing. It really helped me be more aware of my posture. You were talking about
Absolutely.
fetal position when you go to sleep, right?
Yeah, when I sleep
That
in
is
a
a
fetal
very good
position.
natural position.
And then so I'm wondering about, now I'm thinking about my posture. I'm like, am I sitting up straight? Am I slouching? I'm wondering about my posture. And then I'm like, yoga is helping me to straighten things out, to be
Right.
more flexible.
And you're more
so
aware of yourself.
And to be more aware of myself. Am I
Exactly.
sitting upright? And what's
That's
good
right.
for me?
That's right. So welcome back to the show,
Thank you
Indra.
for having
Ron
me.
Thomas. Ron is a producer here at M&N. Ron, we'd
Yes.
like to hear your voice, sir.
Yeah, I'm pain-free today.
Pain-free today, okay. And that means you can speak a little
Ready
more.
to go.
So tell us a
Yes.
little bit about yourself and your show. You used to be a basketball player, right, Ron?
Yes. I
And
gave
are
it
you
up.
just going to be saying yes?
I gave it up.
No, you did?
Oh, wow.
Got a knee injury. I was
You
on
gave
a,
it up for yoga.
I was on a bicycle and I was riding, and then somebody stopped in front of me quite suddenly.
Ooh.
I flew off the bike.
Oh my God,
closed
I'm
the
sorry
back
to
window.
hear that. But I know you have a program here on M&N, and it's called Big Talk
Big talk, yeah.
every Thursday
Yeah,
at
we had a good,
1
very good
o'clock?
program at 1 o'clock, yeah.
1 o'clock every Thursday. Big
We're
Talk.
we're preempted this week up by the youth channel. They gave me a call. So
Oh well, if you want to listen to Ron's program, go to M&N3, right? M&N3.
Channel 56
Channel
every
56.
Thursday, not this Thursday.
Every Thursday, but not this Thursday. So at the time of taping, this week Ron is not going to have his program, but every Thursday you can tune in.
You know, May 18th.
So we're May 18th.
will be
Okay.
Preempted. But
When you say preempting, you have to remember I'm a non-native English speaker, so let's talk about that
that means
part.
the youth channel's bogarting my time. I gotta
Ooh.
give something up for the children.
So let's all, if we're all ready, we've decided in today's episode, we've decided that we were going to address back bend. So we're going to take care of our low back. And there are little clues that we try to share with you on this program, our viewers, we like to share with you on this program. For example, if you already are in pain, if your back is already hurting you, you want to do forward folds to ease any tension in your back. If you want to strengthen your back and it's not hurting at the moment, but you have chronic back pain in the family, for example, if you have many family members who suffer from back pain, you want to make sure you strengthen your back, you would do back bends. So there are little clues. And if you have a lot of young people, they tend to lift heavy things. So young people who have jobs which involves physically lifting articles or objects, they don't realize that they're not going to stay young very long. So that everyone grows older. So you want to be careful, be mindful. If you cannot shift with one foot, do not lift with two hands. These are little clues tips we like to share with you. Yogaxpress airs Monday through Friday on Time Warner 57, RCN 84, and FiOS 35 at 1:30 in the afternoon Eastern Time. We have a lot of support for you. We have my third title, Yoga Secrets, and I'm assuming DMT's camera might pick that up. which has 10 ailment-specific cards inside. So if you want to target your knees today for arthritis, you have a sequence for arthritis. You have a sequence for chest openers, for asthma. You have one for lumbago, for back pain, which is what we're going to take you through today, back bends. We also have a postcard and a fridge magnet with a very simple sequence of 48 basic stretches. So let's all do back bends today. I think we all would like to strengthen our back. So we're going to stand up and we're going to take you through a series of simple back bends. Some of them are a little more intense than others, but we'll teach you how to be safe and be careful. We'll start with a very basic back bend. So let's stagger ourselves. Heels are together. Actually, Ron, you may want to come back. Talisa, you're also very tall. Come back. Sandra, you want to come forward. Okay. Keep heels together, toes slightly apart, palms in front of your chest. Make sure your thumb is pointing towards your chest. Bring your elbows up. Holding your elbows up helps you stay in the moment. It helps you stay alert. Now, tighten your gluteals. Gluteals are your buttock muscles. Tighten your low back muscles as well. So you want to tighten, not tense up. And let's inhale, take our arms all the way up. Inhale, Hasta Uttana. Hasta is hands, Uttana is raised. So Hasta Uttana, tighten your gluteals, your buttock muscles, and tilt your pelvis just a little bit forward and hold. So you want to strengthen your back. So hold it right there. Exhale and release. We're many of us today, so I want to try and be mindful. I keep forgetting. You could bring your palms down in front of you, or you could bring it out all the way out. Bring it out to the side. Now, what we're going to do is palms will go back in the center of your chest. This time, bring your feet out about 6 to 8 inches apart. Put your brakes on. So bring your toes in. The insides of both your feet are parallel to each other. We're going to inhale and just bring our arms. We could have done it in continuation with the first one, but right now we're going to inhale. Bring your arms out in front of you. Both palms are facing each other. Then exhale, bend at the knees. Tighten your low back and bend. Now strengthen your low back. Make sure that you keep a nice posture. So if there's too much pressure on your knees, you want to lean back just a little bit. Let's inhale, come up. Exhale and release. We're all going to turn just a little bit to the right to face the front right side of the mat, and we'll stay where we are. We're not going to move back. There's not too much space that's required here. Your feet are out. Now, if your feet are already out about 6 inches, you might want to bring it out just a little more, say about hip width apart. Place your palms, and now put your toes in, bring your toes in. Place your palms on your buttocks and push your elbows back. Now, that'll help you bring your chest out, and you also want to strengthen, as we go, take you into this back bend. Just remember to strengthen your low back. Tighten your low back, tighten your gluteals. Let's inhale, bring our chin up. Once you get past midpoint, start exhaling, glide your palms down the back of your legs, bend your knees if you need to. Hold it. When we say hold, it's always hold your posture, not your breath. Keep your eyes open. Inhale, let's come up. Exhale and relax. Just to ease any tension in the back, you want to just move your upper body to the right and to the left. This is not part of the back bend, but it's just to make sure you don't feel any tension. Now we're going to take you through a very simple, let's all turn to face the front of the mat. We're going to take you through a simple balanced posture. Now it may look very simple to viewers out there, but for us it's going to take a lot of focus. So what we're going to do, and viewers too, you might want to keep this in mind. Whenever you're in a balanced posture, look at a point in front of you that doesn't move. The further ahead you look, the easier it is to hold your balance. Now, bring your right foot forward. Place both your palms in front of your chest. Bring your right foot forward. Take the left foot back just a little bit. Both your feet are facing the front of the mat. Inhale. Take your arms all the way overhead. Tula Danda. Tula Danda is balancing scales. We're going to exhale, dip the torso, lift the left leg off of the mat. Look at a point that doesn't move. Try to flex your left foot. That way you get an added stretch in the back of the left leg. Inhale, let's come up. Keep your arms where they are, and let's switch legs. Take the right leg back, bring the left leg forward. Both feet face forward. The intense back bend, oh, we'll get into the names later. Today we're just going to strengthen our back. So make sure you engage your low back muscles. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your right leg up. Look at a point that doesn't move. Flex your right foot. At home, if you want to use a chair, please feel free to do that. If you get out of a posture, let's inhale, come up. If you get out of a posture, get right back in. Exhale and relax. That's right, Ron, get a chair. I forgot to bring that. I'm going to take you through another balanced posture, Natarajasana. Nataraj is a dancer's pose. And this time we're going to transfer the weight to the right leg. Place your right hand on your right hip. Hold on to your left ankle from behind with the left hand. Once you're in position, once you look at a point in front of you that doesn't move, once you feel nice and strong, I'm going to stagger myself, go back just a little bit to give Indra and Sandra some room. Once you're ready, you have your chair on. When you're ready, let us know.
I'm ready.
Okay. Inhale the right arm up. Look at a point that doesn't move. Exhale, dip the torso, lift the left knee. Try to keep your left foot flexed if you can. That way you're getting a 2-in-1. You're getting a stretch in your quads, stretch in the back of your legs as well. Inhale, let's come up. Very nice. Exhale and relax. Transfer your weight to the left leg. Place your left hand on your left hip. Hold on to your right ankle from behind with the right hand. And when you're ready, inhale, lift the left arm up. Exhale, dip your torso, lift your right knee. Look at a point that doesn't move. If your leg goes all the way up, that's beautiful. You can watch Talisa, and it's really nice to be able to get it that high. But if you cannot, don't get discouraged. Do not give up on yourself. Inhale, let's come up. And release. The idea is to just feel the stretch. So you want to make the most of what you have, come to terms with what you don't. Bring your right foot forward, take your left leg back. So right foot is forward, left leg goes back. Both feet are facing forward. Ashwa Sanchala. Ashwa Sanchala is, Ashwini is horse. Ashwa Sanchala, like a horse. Exhale, bend both your knees. Place the left knee on the floor. Uncurl your toes in the left foot. Wiggle your right foot forward and dip your hip. The way to experience the back bend in this posture is to inhale, take your shoulders back, strengthen your low back, and hold yourself upright. Now we could do a little bit of a twist in this, but you won't really, actually, you know what, let's not do the twist just yet. I think we'll save that for tomorrow. Keep exhaling, feel the stretch in the front of your quadriceps, but mainly you should feel your back strengthening. Take your shoulders back, lift your chin up and hold. Inhale, let's come out of that. Let's switch legs as gracefully as we can. Take the right leg back, bring the left leg forward. Uncurl your toes in the left foot and dip your hip. Once you're as close to the floor as you can, you want to make sure that you take your shoulders back, strengthen your low back, take your shoulders, open up your chest, take your shoulders back and hold. Inhale, let's come out of that into cat position. We're going to come on our hands and knees. 7, 10, great. We're going to come on our hands and knees, toes are curled in, palms directly below the shoulders, knees directly below the hips, fingers are nicely splayed. So you want to make sure, if you want to really challenge yourself, you can bring your knees together, but I would suggest keep them apart. Right now, you want to keep them at hip distance. Now, we're going to inhale, lift our chin, chest, and buttocks up and dip the torso while our toes are curled. Then when we exhale, we'll uncurl the toes and arch our back. Inhale and dip. Exhale, uncurl your toes, arch your back. Let's try that one more time to redeem ourselves. You want to feel that undulating motion of your back. So inhale, curl your toes in, engage your low back muscles, and dip. Uncurl your toes, exhale, arch your back. let's come high up on our knees in camel position. Camel or Ustrasana. It's pretty much a fairly intense back bend. Let's all turn to face the front left of our mats. It's a fairly intense back bend, almost a seated version of the Tiryangasana, the reverse inversion that we did standing up. So except that we're on our knees now. Uncurl your toes. Now for viewers at home who might find this is a little bit intense and you feel your hands may not reach your heels, it's okay. You can curl your toes in, but you need to know the difference. You just need to be aware that when your toes are curled in, there's more pressure on your knees. So as we grow older, we don't want to take a chance with our knees. So we may not have too much padding in the knees. So I'm going to keep my feet flat. Now, those of you who feel very strong in the knees, you can feel free to curl your toes in. Now, place your hands on your buttocks and push your elbows back. That'll help you open up the chest. Now, inhale, lift your chin up. When you get past midpoint, glide your palms down the back of your legs. Right hand reaches for the right heel. Left hand reaches for the left heel. Now remember to engage your low back muscles. Once you've made that connection, tilt your pelvis forward and hold. Keep your eyes open. In all back bends, you always want to keep your eyes open. Inhale, place your right hand and then your left back on your buttocks. And then bring your head up. And let's relax. Let's sit down on our heels. We're going to take you through a posture called Supta Vajra. Sandra, was it you who had hurt your knee? No, it was Ron. You'd hurt your knee, right? We are going to sit on our knees and go back, Ron. So if you need to make an adaptation, feel free. Okay, I want you to be careful. And if this is going to hurt you, just do a forward fold and stay right there. So it will be a little bit of pressure on your knee, Ron, so you don't want to hurt yourself further. Place your palms beside your hips. So right palm is in the behind your right hip, left palm behind your left hip. Adjust your buttocks on your heels. Sandra, are you okay with your knees?
They're hurting.
Okay. Oh, no, then you don't want to go too deep. Stay where you are. Just make sure you engage. Just also, the other thing you can do, make an adaptation. Bring your knees out, but make sure your feet are still close together.
Okay.
Now, you don't want to go too deep. You just want to engage your low back muscles. And Sandra, the next part of the instruction is for the rest of us, for Talisa, Indra, and myself. I want you to stay where you are. Engage your low back muscles. Very gently lower your right elbow and then your left elbow on the floor, on the mat. Ron, you can just come and do a forward fold. Don't do the back bend. Your knees might hurt more, so you don't want to do that. Once your elbows are down, tilt your head back and hold. Engage your low back muscles. I'm going to try and bring my knees closer. Sandra, you may want to bring your knees apart a little bit so you don't feel too much tension. Now, very gently, inhale, press with your palms, and let's come up. And this time, just to ease any tension in our back, we're going to fold over just a little bit. Inhale, let's come up. We're going to take you directly through pigeon posture. All you do is keep your right knee where it is and extend your left leg all the way out behind you. So we have about 4 minutes left. So we're going to try and take you through at least 4 or 5 stretches. A lot of the prone postures are really amazingly effective for strengthening your back. So we don't want to miss out on that. Take your left leg all the way back. And when your pelvis is really close to the mat, place your palms very close. Your right palm is close to your right knee. Left palm is on the left side. Inhale, lift your chin up. Strengthen your low back. Hold your posture. Take your shoulders back. Keep your low back nice and strong. Inhale, let's switch legs. Curl your toes in the left foot. Let's take the right leg all the way back. Take it all the way back. When you're ready, strengthen your low back and lift your chin up and hold. Take your shoulders back and hold. Ron, I know your right knee is hurting, so make your adaptation. That's good. Just make sure you're using your low back. That's the idea in this posture. Let's come bring our legs out in front of us. Paripurnava, full boat. We're going to engage our low back and our low abdominal muscles to help lift our legs off of the floor. Inhale, bring your palms out in front of you. Both palms are facing each other. Keep your feet flexed. Engage your low back and your lower abdominal muscles and lift. Inhale and lift. And if you need to bend your knees, that's fine. Exhale, release very gently. And let's come into prone position. We're going to see if we can try and steal a few prone positions because they're amazing back strengtheners. So we're going to go into cobra position. So come down, we're going to face the camera, sorry. Prone. So prone positions are amazing, are an amazing experience for strengthening your back. Place your palms directly below the shoulders. The tops of your feet are flat on the ground. Forehead is to the ground. Cobra or Bhujangasana. Inhale, press with the tops of your feet and your palms. Inhale, engage your low back muscles and lift your chin and chest up. And to really test the strength of your back, take your palms, very nice, Indra. Take your palms off of the floor. Place your palms back on the floor. Make your palms into a fist. So tuck your thumb into your palm, close your fingers over it, and tuck your fist into the pelvic region so your pelvic region doesn't shake on the floor. You want to get some padding there. Chin is on the floor. Engage your low back muscles. And thank you. Engage your low back muscles. Inhale and lift your knees off of the floor. Inhale, lift your knees. Exhale, that's okay. Exhale and release. There's also a little bit of technique to that, Sandra, so don't get discouraged if it doesn't happen today. Bring your arms out in front of you. Both palms are facing each other. We're going to inhale, lift our arms and our legs off of the floor. Engage your low back and tighten your buttocks. Inhale and lift. Exhale, relax. That was nav or just regular boat. Now hold on to your left ankle with your left hand, right ankle with your right hand. Dhanurasana or full bow. Keep your knees close, chin is on the floor. Inhale, lift your knees, chin and chest. Inhale and lift. Now credits are rolling now, so we'd like to thank our amazing crew. Exhale and relax. Let's come up on hands and knees. We'd like to thank Richard Swanson for the amazing setup right here. While we are down here, while I'm thanking everyone, let's bring our elbows down, Mandukasana or frog. Richard, thank you for the amazing studio settings and the lights. Jabari Osazi, our director, thank you so much. Josiane is our tech crew today. Thank you, Josiane. We missed you on the mats. Sid Mehu and DMT, thank you so much on cameras. On behalf of Talisa Michela, Sandra Dawson, Indra Doodnauth, and Ron Thomas, this is Banu Suresh signing off. You are watching Yogaxpress. Mandukasana, let's place our palms on the floor, come up into plank. This is one of the best back strengtheners. Extend your leg out behind you. Strengthen your low back. You don't want to go too high, Sandra. Bring your buttocks down a little bit. That's it. Very nice. Then bring your knees down and let's celebrate. We did all the prone positions. I'm so excited.